All right, just an appearance, or you're going to do a little exhibition fight?
We'll do a little exhibition fight in the ring.
Yeah, we like to see that.
We like to meet. It's fun kicking people in the head.
Yeah. You going to do some of that tonight?
I sure hope so. If I can get somebody to stand there and put his hands down to his side, I can kick anybody in the head.
A person with lightning speed and incredible technique. This exceptional fighter became famous not only for his victories in the ring, but also for his unique style, which made him a kickboxing legend. The unbeatable champion, Bill Wallace, known as Superfoot. His career is a story of determination and perseverance that has inspired a generation of fighters. In this video, we take a look back at the best moments and fights of this legend, who left an unforgettable mark in the world of martial arts. Although there is little video footage of his matches available online, his influence on kickboxing and martial arts as a whole is invaluable. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to like, leave your comments, and subscribe to the channel to show your support. March 1976. In a fight for the middleweight title, Bill Superfoot Wallace faced off against Jim Eolis in Las Vegas. In Wallace's corner stands the legends of martial arts: Chuck Norris, Joe Louis, and Mike Stone.
Bill Wallace on the left of your screen, a fabulous champion and one of the greatest kickers of all time. You'll watch for that left leg and left hand of Bill Wallace. He uses that leg so quickly, he'll pick it up and he'll throw 3 or 4 or 5 kicks.
The match began with both opponents cautiously assessing each other, with Wallace quickly showcasing his incredible speed and kicking ability.
Well, both fighters, Tom, hit very hard. They both have spinning crescent kick, but it was low. This particular competition kicked below the waist.
The referee, Jim Harrison, monitored the bout closely, ensuring both fighters adhered to the rules, including a prohibition against low kicks.
Harrison gave Eolis a warning.
That is Jim, J-E-M, Eolis. On the right of your screen, and the champion, Bill Wallace, from Memphis, Tennessee.
And a great champion he is. Nice right hand by Jim Eolis.
By the second round, Wallace had already forced his opponent into a standing count after a powerful left high kick that left Eolis visibly shaken. Despite showing heart and determination, Eolis struggled to stay on his feet as Wallace continued to deliver powerful strikes.
Comes back with the left. Wallace going with 2 quick left hands, a straight left side kick. Eolis going with the right uppercut. Eolis going with the right rib hand.
As the second round progressed, Wallace unleashed a flurry of left-handed punches, culminating in a devastating blow that knocked Eolis down for the second time. The referee deemed Eolis unable to continue, calling the fight as a TKO in the second round.
How do you feel after that? Tired a little bit. He's tough, he's strong, good movements. Only needs a little more experience, and he's really tough. Good moves.
Do you feel if you hadn't hit him with that brilliantly fast round kick that the fight might have gone a little further?
Oh yeah, I've been training, I'm a kicker. A lot of people have been telling me, Wallace, your kicks are fast, but they're not there. I hope they think differently now.
March 1st, 1980. A battle took place between Ray McCallum and Bill Superfoot Wallace. The anticipation was palpable, especially given McCallum's rise from a junior brown belt competitor who once watched Wallace compete in tournaments to now facing him in the ring.
These fighters are exchanging those left hooks. McCallum actually throwing right hooks, fighting as a southpaw. Bill Wallace taking a couple on the ground. Wallace going to the body with those taking blows from Ray McCallum. Wallace definitely McCallum not intimidated. He's here knowing that he's got nothing to lose. Wallace 2 hard left hands, 1 hard right hand, and goes out. McCallum moving out, not defending himself. Both these fighters powerful punchers. Beautiful kick with 9 kicks in that first round. Ray McCallum in the red pants, world champion, Bill Wallace. Wallace has that look in his eye like he wants to finish it this round. Hard uppercuts by Bill Wallace. Wallace is taking punishment from Ray McCallum.
The match was characterized by intense exchanges. with Wallace's powerful left hook and Superfoot tactics often putting McCallum on the defensive. McCallum displayed remarkable resilience, taking numerous hard shots but refusing to back down even when visibly staggered.
I think Ray McCallum is staggered. He may go down. That's the bell. And he did not, but he was staggered. Round number 3. Bill Superfoot Wallace in the gray pants. Ray
About as determined a look as I've seen in
Both fighters shifted focus from kicks to hand strikes, showing their adaptability and willingness to exchange blows.
The red pants on the left of your screen.
Wallace's experience shone through as he landed precise hooks and high kicks that visibly affected McCallum. Yet McCallum's tenacity kept him standing and fighting back.
McCallum couldn't take a punch, but he has surely taken some punches in here tonight.
Go down. He can't take those hooks. This is 4th round action. Ray McCallum is down on his feet at the bell. We'll be back with round 5, the 5th and final round. Ray's gloves touching. Standing on sheer will alone.
Wallace picking off those shots of McCallum's coming in that.
There's a cut in the eyebrow over the left eye of Ray McCallum. The question is, will Ray McCallum end up through the end of this round?
In the end, Wallace won by unanimous decision, but McCallum earned high praise for his toughness and potential as a rising middleweight.
You were smiling at us over at the camera, and we knew that you weren't in any trouble at any time. Did you feel that he had staggered you at any time?
No. I mean, he hit me sometimes, but, you know, like I'm used to working with big old heavyweight boxers, to where Raymond didn't hurt me, but he hit me, which irritates me.
May 1980, Madison Square Garden, New York. The audience is excited to witness a special exhibition featuring 2 notable figures in martial arts, Bill Wallace and current welterweight champion Eddie Andar. The match is more of a showcase than a competition, scheduled for only 2 2-minute rounds.
He did when he was the welterweight champion of the world.
He kicked Mr. Andar's leg out from under him.
Wallace has a tremendous left leg. You see that time it went over his head, cabbed in by Andar. Andar really ripping away at Wallace.
We should point out that that was a spinning back fist, and Mr. Andar is given credit for being the first champion.
Throughout the exhibition, Wallace uses a mix of powerful kicks and quick jabs, while Andar counters effectively. Despite the playful atmosphere of the exhibition, there is a clear sense of respect for the fighter's skills.
Fighter to have captured the title 3 times. Wallace kicked with it, thinking himself about why he got out of the game.
60 miles an hour. He said that's not.
Wallace, champion to retire undefeated with over 60 miles an hour. Over 60 miles.
The second and final round. You expect him to pull out all the stops.
Eddie Andar with the red pants on, while the man in the whites is Bill.
Wallace, with his comedic flair, plays to the crowd while demonstrating techniques that highlight his legacy in karate.
The fighters in this sport are extremely well-educated fighters, and they... We got a chance then to see the great flexibility of Bill Wallace. Eddie Andar, nice to come in and meet Wallace.
In June 1980, the undefeated champion Bill Wallace would fight the last official match of his career against a talented and ambitious contender, Robert Biggs. Biggs, a strong but smart fighter, was known for his relentless pressure and resilience. For both fighters, this bout was a chance to leave an unforgettable mark on the world of full-contact karate. From the opening rounds, Robert Biggs began to display his aggression, gradually closing the distance and attempting to push Wallace against the ropes. But the champion didn't back down. His lightning-fast left kicks pierced through Biggs' guard, constantly keeping him at bay. Though Biggs attacked fiercely, Wallace showed endurance and skill, escaping dangerous situations with light, confident movements.
Closer to him now. Wallace wanted him to prove the aspect of Wallace. He's been punching the toe went in it earlier in the fight. A different direction. Nice right handing. There's the time left. Good time. The sixth round. Biggs has thrown 70 kicks.
In the 7th round, Biggs found a glimpse of success, landing a powerful right hand that seemed to shake Wallace slightly. Yet Wallace, despite fatigue, maintained control of the fight, showcasing his excellent technique and his determination to win.
Wallace holding that right hand up now. But the combination of them there are things that took for Wallace. Really, Biggs' flexes are just unbelievably good. That was a good right hand by the end of that took kick. Wallace in the corner and working him over.
As the final rounds approached, Biggs increased the pace, hitting Wallace with heavy combinations. However, the champion responded with unyielding resilience, proving that his experience and agility would not fail him.
That's the kind of Donnybrook that, look at that, a late punch. There's that unwritten thing that, let's see, we're in between in the left. Biggs trying to get him into the rope, so he's a good right hand that gets dropped in the right hand. Good solid right hand by Wallace. And relentlessly coming after him. Bouncing off the ropes with a short right. Wallace spinning himself out now. 12. For all the marbles are immediately above us. Combination. Once again, Biggs letting him out. Wallace covering with a hard left. I don't think he's in trouble. He should. Now Biggs coming back with him.
The last seconds of the fight were filled with incredible tension as Biggs made final attempts to break through Wallace's defense. Ultimately, the final bell marked the end of an intense showdown. Bill Wallace closed his career at the peak of his fame, remaining an undefeated champion and leaving an indelible mark on martial arts history.
Anything surprise you? That time a guy hits awful damn hard. You really were effective with your left leg again. That seemed to keep him. He kept relentlessly coming after you, but you kept him away. Well, that's my bread and butter, and if I'm going to go out big, I'm going to go out with that.
What does this fit into your future plans now? What are you going to do from here on?
Well, I'm still going to go around doing seminars and do exhibitions and exhibition fights and things. Because, number one, I'm a karate man. I'll always be a karate man. If I do a movie, fine. But I love the art, and it's basically me.
September 1982, an exhibition match took place featuring the legendary Bill Wallace against the reigning light heavyweight champion, Carrie R.
Bill Wallace, you're welcome. Joe Corley, you are just so generous. Here's the Superfoot, the double kick from the Superfoot. Oh, a spin around round.
The atmosphere was electric, with Wallace receiving a standing ovation as he entered the ring, highlighting his status as a beloved figure in martial arts. The fight opened with both fighters displaying their skills. Wallace, though retired for 2 years, remained in excellent shape and demonstrated his reflexes and speed, making the exchanges exciting. Despite the exhibition nature of the bout, both fighters delivered solid strikes, keeping the audience engaged.
Fights himself has become the world champion. Nice combination by Wallace.
As the second round began, the intensity ramped up. Roop, known for his prowess in promoting karate, pushed forward with aggressive body kicks and punches, while Wallace displayed his defensive techniques and counters.
Been out of competition for 2 years, and people. He also had many other irons in the fire.
The experience of Wallace shone through as he effectively blocked and evaded Roop's attacks, landing his own kicks with remarkable speed.
Thrown by both guys. You see Wallace deftly picking off that right hand with his left block. Oh, we've finished 2 rounds and they won't go back to the leg. And Wendy's and Burger King hamburgers for every meal. Oh, look at that. Prince Renier and Monte Carlo, and had a chance to eat. Extremely effective. Remember, he's been retired. Look at the right hand. Bill Wallace threw a right hand.
At the end of the final round, it was clear that both fighters enjoyed the experience, showcasing the camaraderie and respect inherent in martial arts.
Gary Roop had a look of seriousness through the entire...
The year was 1985. A rematch took place between Bill Wallace and Joe Corley on a steamy night in Atlanta, Georgia. Both were regarded as living legends in the PKA. Their first fight took place back in 1975, and both fighters have dedicated themselves to their craft, making their return to the ring after years of administrative and coaching roles. The bout begins with an electric atmosphere as both fighters enter the ring. Corley, at 38 years old and making his first appearance since 1977, feels the pressure, but also the excitement. Wallace, at 40, an undefeated champion, showcases his strength and experience. He delivers solid blows, demonstrating remarkable agility. Wallace quickly establishes dominance, landing a powerful left hook to Corley's solar plexus, sending him to the canvas for a count.
Wallace has torqued a strong left hook into Corley's solar plexus.
Despite the knockdown, Corley manages to recover, showcasing his resilience. Corley looks to regain control, utilizing evasive maneuvers, but finds himself on the defensive against Wallace's relentless assault. He withstands another tough round, but keeps pushing forward.
That's the only reason why he went down to his knee. An 8 count. He's developed a real strong left hook, and he's showing it to us now. Then left-right combination. Hard on trying to deal with Wallace's kicks, that he's forgotten about the left hook. He throws a glancing blow that connects. It's getting more competitive between these two living legends in the PKA.
Both fighters engage in a back-and-forth exchange, with Corley attempting to counter Wallace's striking. The round is filled with intensity, highlighting the skill and determination of both combatants.
I beg your pardon, 40. I just put 8 more years on Wallace. What I obviously had in mind was that for 40 years he really does have the fighting body of a 25 or 27-year-old, doesn't he?
I think Wallace deep down the side thinks I can still beat these guys in the ring.
Right on the chin of Corley. Here in the third.
Nice round kick that staggered Joe Corley.
Wallace wants to put him down at the end of the round.
In the end, the judges score the bout unanimously in favor of Bill Wallace, reflecting his commanding performance.
A unanimous decision for the still undefeated Bill Superfoot Wallace.
Let me ask either one of you, we're going to do this again, or are you going to do it with anybody else?
I'd love to do it. I'd love to do it with anybody. Hell, I'm 40 years old and I feel great.
I think you should make a living doing it. As I said earlier in the week to Karen Rosen here of the Atlanta paper, my body was aching out for the ease of the announcer position.
In 1990, Bill Wallace fought one last exhibition kickboxing match with his friend Joe Louis, held on pay-per-view. Both Wallace and Louis were refused a boxing license because of their age.
And here we go, round number 1. Very powerful man.
The match began with both fighters appearing to be in good shape, despite the high-altitude location and the difference in their physiques.
Couple of good left hooks in very low, and that's hard to see because Lewis's back is directly to it.
Wallace utilized his speed, employing a series of fast front kicks and jabs, which allowed him to keep Louis at bay initially. However, Louis responded effectively, using his strength and experience to block and counter.
This sport from being a point fighting kind of a thing, a little bit. Joe's starting to swing him. We are in round.
In the 5th round, Louis intensified his attack, working the body and trying to sap Wallace's energy. He effectively closed the distance, leveraging his weight advantage and landing powerful punches. Wallace, however, remained resilient, countering with his own strikes and attempting to tie up Lewis during the exchanges. The crowd was on its feet, appreciating the display of athleticism from these 45 and 46-year-old competitors. The match concluded in a draw, a result met with mixed feelings from both fighters. While neither was entirely satisfied with the outcome, they both expressed joy in participating and showcasing their abilities, proving that age does not diminish talent and dedication to the sport.
Okay, guys, it was a great show. I think people really enjoyed this. We're going to see a little muscle shot between these two guys.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this look at the legendary career of Bill Superfoot Wallace, don't forget to hit the like button and leave a comment. See you next time in the ring.